Hello again. Well, for a while I've not been entirely satisfied with my knob sound amplifier in my budget system. So I've been looking for something a bit better, and I've bought this. And this is the NAD 701 stereo receiver. And this cost me the grand total of £19 delivered, which I think is a pretty good buy. The only thing I can see that's not sort of perfect about it is that the tuning display here is quite dim, and you've got to sort of shade it from the light to see it. And I believe that's quite a common thing with NAD sort of displays of this type. So if we have a closer look at it, oh, by the way, when you think of what I'm going to say now, you've got to remember this is my 5th NAD receiver, so presumably I quite like them, and so I'm quite biased, so to bear that in mind. So around the front you've got your on-off switch, you've got headphone socket for extra switch, so you can switch between one or two lots of speakers. There's the bass, treble and balance control, and as usual in NAD these are quite sort of subtle. There's the tuning screen there. You've got a tape monitor switch, switches for phono, FM and AMs, etc. You've got a mode and loudness switches here, mono and loudness switches, and up here there's the mode, which is sort of, if you want it sort of automatic or preset for tuning dial, and the volume control. Around the back, it's very NAD. You've got your phono inputs there, which can be selected to phono or line. Your other inputs and outputs there for a tape, etc. Aerial sockets, the pre-out main-in jumpers. Your sort of link things there to all start up nicely. The soft clipping, your 2 lots of speaker terminals. You've got some nice proper ones at the top with the things in there that the European Union say you have to have so you don't electrocute yourself, and the sort of not so nice spring loaded secondary speaker terminals, and there's an impedance switch. Right, so how does it sound? Well, in a word, I really like it. It's a bit different from the other NAD receivers I've got in that it's slightly less powerful, and the other thing about it is it has less of that sort of NAD warmth you get with it. But I think that's not necessarily a bad thing all the time, and then overall, I quite like it. When I say it's not got not as much power, you can easily fill sort of a small to medium-sized room with this, and like lots of these NAD things, it's got a very sort of punchy sound, but not quite the warmth they've got. More, I suppose you might call it more evenly balanced in that respect. So overall, I've been very pleased with it, and so this is going to go into my £100 budget system, which is coming together now, and that's going to be the subject of the next video. So I may see you then. Bye bye now.